I'm Matt.
I'm Emily. Today's video is going to be our relationship advice video. We actually want to really do this on our channel of as a couple giving advice to you guys. So today's topic for our relationship advice is communication. Something that's a big key in anybody's relationship. We're just going to give a couple tips and how to keep the communication alive and things like that. Little backstory though before we get started. Me and Matt have been together for 6 years. And communication is the most important thing in long distance, and any relationship in general. But we've learned a lot with communication, so we definitely want to give you guys our tips and tricks on communication.
Wait, tricks?
Maybe. But I hope you guys enjoy our video. Leave a like, a comment, and let us know down below what you guys think about our advice about communication. And let us know what other relationship advice videos you guys want to see. We definitely want to cover topics that you guys obviously want to watch from us, but let's get this started. Okay, so relationship advice for communication. First thing I want to say is communication is the key to a happy relationship.
That's one.
Basically what I mean by that is if you're not communicating properly, and it's one person doing all the communication, and are you okay? I thought you were about to sneeze. And it's basically if one person in the relationship is doing the communication, the other person's not doing their part, that's where the relationship is gonna take a turn for itself. Me and Matt have learned that if we don't communicate together as a team, as a couple, we're definitely going to have a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah.
We usually, when communication, we have our times when we could just sit on the phone and just enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, we just chill and relax.
Yeah, in all honesty, guys, communication is really nice, especially in any relationship, but also having that partner, having your partner be there just to chill is just as nice, you know?
Yeah.
But the second thing I want to say is...
Wait, I say a second
thing. Okay,
sorry.
sorry.
Let me have my input.
Sorry.
So, with mine, no one-word answers when you're in a relationship. Yes. Okay, because if you're on the phone, if you guys are talking, and it was just, for example, okay, if a guy or a girl, you have a big conversation, and you're like, yeah, oh, wow, that's boring.
Yeah, it definitely keeps the...
It's like you're
there's no emotion, no care.
And you're going to lose interest real quick.
Yeah, feelings will start getting lost. It's just like, if a person says yeah, okay, that's cool. Me personally, that's just not even in relationships. I love when a person engages in a person engages in a conversation. That's just me personally. I love people that love to talk, basically, and engage. And me and Matt, in the beginning, we talked about we still talk about everything, but, in the beginning, in the very beginning, we were, each other's safe haven of, talking. We trusted each other. The next thing I would like to... Oh, do you want to finish?
No. Oh, yeah, I was gonna, before...
I cut you off.
No, I was just waiting. I was gonna wait for you until you finish, but I can finish mine real quick. Mm-hmm. Before when me and her started, she was always the big talker.
I'm still a big talker.
And she still is. And I wasn't really that much of a talker because I wasn't really used to having conversations. Because I was mostly having conversations, in person, but now on the phone 24/7. But I gotten older, I got used to it, and I've been talking to her a lot more. Even when I'm back at home in New York and she's here, I'd be starting conversations with her. Even when I'm playing video games or whatever, even though she's still trying to get my attention when she's trying to talk to me, but I still listen.
Yeah. And
I still try to talk as much as possible, try to figure out what to think, what to talk about. That's not a thing. Just think of a random thing to talk about.
Yeah, just engage in the conversation. You don't have to talk about every aspect of your day, but just make a little conversation here and there.
Yeah. Talk about something fun, like balloons. You just have like what? Like those water fight, water.
Yeah, like
fights.
memories of you guys or like family. It doesn't matter. Like you guys could like remind each other of something that the other person basically forgot to tell you during the day. Like if there was something that happened in the family or something that happened within themselves. You know. The next thing I want to say though is communication and trust has ties with each other basically. If you're like kind of showing no interest, like making it seem like you have lost feelings or you're just not into the relationship anymore, the person the person that's feeling some type of way about the miscommunication is definitely gonna assume things like you're either cheating,
Yeah.
you're either
That's
texting other people and looking for attention from another person. So I definitely think trust and communication ties within each other, because if you can't trust the person or the person can't trust you, or there's just a lot of mix up where the person is not showing interest anymore, definitely communicate.
It's not just the mix up, it's mostly the tension.
Yeah, but they have to like you really have to communicate with your partner and let them know like if something's really genuinely bothering you.
Yeah.
Because if you're not gonna talk about what's bothering you, they're not gonna know what's wrong. And then if they're lying to you, that's just even worse. And then that's where the relationship's just gonna go bad route.
Yeah.
So I definitely think there's a lot of ties with those two, because you really have to take each other's word and listen to one another and believe one another and communicate if you're feeling some type of way or if your partner's feeling some type of way, and don't make them feel like they can't express themselves to you.
Yeah.
If you're kind of like not even caring even when the person's like communicating how they feel or if something's bothering them about the relationship, then obviously that relationship and your partner are not good for each other. And you know, at the end of the day, sometimes it's a wrong time, wrong person, and that's perfectly okay. But yeah, that's my third.
Mostly you gotta basically try to have as much conversation as possible. Just stay strong with it. Just stick with your partner as much as possible. It's just not. It's nothing in a relationship. It's not all about just going out doing stuff. There's also communication. You gotta have that regardless. It's all part of a relationship. You can't just go out and not talk and have dinner.
Yeah.
And dates and not talk.
I think what you're trying to say is making effort. Basically,
I was
like
getting there.
No, yeah, but
I was gonna say that.
I wanted to take the words out your mouth because
I'm trying to jam into their heads and have them understand it
yeah.
a longer way. And then I was gonna say make the effort, but you have to make it easy.
I felt like you weren't gonna say
I
it.
was gonna say I was getting there.
Yeah. So, say what about making the effort, Matt?
Why you gotta put me on the spot? See, this is what. This
All right, I'll help you out, bud.
No. Like I said, like she said, and I was gonna say it. Just gotta make the effort on things and just keep on going. And just if you're willing to stick with that one person, then you stick with them. Just don't lose that communication as long as possible.
Yeah. And it really doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in, whether it's long distance, whether it's a regular day-to-day relationship where you guys see each other every single day, marriage, you have kids together. Communication is the key, especially if you have a family together, you're married. Like, you guys make vows, you guys have children, you guys have to talk about things. And one thing I want to say about communication, this is the next thing that I'm going to say, is don't put your freaking business out on social media.
Yeah.
Because you could communicate all you want on social media. Share what you want, share what you feel. But at the end of the day, people are going to stir the pot and pretty much judge your relationship because you're pretty much communicating your relationship on the internet and not to your significant other. And you're doing it all wrong. Let me tell you, all wrong. you're doing it wrong. If you're communicating on the internet, you're doing it wrong. The relationship's not gonna freaking last.
Makes you look like a fool.
Yeah, it's not gonna last. And if you guys think venting on social media, I get it. Like, if you have like a private account, but if you have an account with family and friends, people are quick to be nosy and judge and things like that. Keep your relationship private, especially when it comes to you guys communicating about your problems. Don't communicate it through social media.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I think that's my last. You want to put one more thing in, or you have anything else to say?
Let's see. Basically, no, I don't really have much. It's just what you said. That was mainly the punchline.
Yeah.
About the whole internet thing.
Yeah.
Which makes me
sure.
which makes me laugh about it, because
Yeah.
we be seeing some stuff like that on
Yeah.
social media all the time.
Yeah.
Because people don't have like, they just don't want to shut their mouths, and they
Not shut their mouth, but they're doing their relationship wrong.
Yeah, like for example, if you guys, if one of you is like boyfriend and girlfriend, one of you's going on social media and you start talking crap about your significant other, what happens when your significant other see that crap, and then their friends or family go on you,
yeah,
and start hating you?
It's just messy,
yeah, exactly.
toxic.
Makes things worse, and it makes you look stupid.
Toxic behavior, unnecessary.
Disgusting.
Another thing I also want to say before we end this video is toxic behavior with communication. Cursing at one another, verbal abuse, basically, emotional and verbal abuse, also in communication, is not it. Toxic, leave the relationship ASAP. I could keep going on with communication.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
No, but like, cursing at one another, like, if you guys are in the middle of an argument, keep it calm and collective.
Yeah.
Not start cursing at each other, not start throwing shit, not start, like, verbally.
You would do that.
No, but I don't throw stuff.
You throw stuff at me.
No, okay, I throw like a sock or whatever, but nothing like.
Stop lying. She stopped throwing a textbook at me.
You're such a liar. Anyways, but verbal abuse, like, and
don't do it in front of your kids, or if you guys have kids.
Yeah, that's even worse. But
then they grow up, have the same thing, and they do the same thing you guys do.
Yeah, they're gonna, like, your kids are gonna grow up to see it. You guys are gonna get into that habit of thinking this is okay. The emotional, verbal abuse that you guys put on one another, cursing at each other, saying things about each other's past, like, just things that shouldn't even be brought up into your guys' relationship.
Yeah.
If you're in heat and mad at the moment, just walk away, collect yourself, and then come back and communicate better with one another. That's how me and Matt do it. If we get in a heated argument or
we just fight.
Yeah, we go. We fight each other. No, we act like adults and talk. We talk to one another, and that's what we need to do, is talk to one another, not act like children. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's all I gotta say, to be honest with you guys.
I think I got the good spot. You got good ones. I got good ones. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our video. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. I hope you guys enjoyed our advice. I hope it's helpful on. I don't think many people talk about communication issues and tips and things like that. We gave you guys our honest tips about this type of stuff. Yeah. It's just really, especially my last two that I said, social media and the verbal emotional thing. Just leave the relationship if you're not happy, if you're not
just compromise and work it out.
Yeah. Just, like, okay, I went straight to, like, leave, but if it's toxic, leave. Like, if it's that toxic to that point, leave. If you guys want to work it out and continue toxicities, by all means, do it. But that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, just try your best to make it better.
Yeah. You're such a good sweetheart. And guys, me and Matt are really good communicators. Our funny thing is our zodiac signs are the ultimate of communication. We both of our signs love communication. He's a Leo, I'm a Gemini, and both of our signs are really good communicate. And for some reason, we've always been good at communicating.
Yeah.
Like we keep everything private. When it comes between us, we talk about it. We talk about it. We literally just there's no reason to like be toxic.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know, it's just a bad mix of bleh. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our video, and we will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.